Collective. My name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started, y'all, with these messages and see what's coming out. I don't know if I picked a thumbnail yet or not, to be honest, for this video, so I'm just going to see what messages come out and I'll pick a thumbnail afterwards. So don't mind me not doing the thumbnail messages, okay? The first intuitive message that I'm getting for this collective. Okay, a lot of y'all could be feeling the need to be more private. I think this is actually going to go on my Patreon, to be honest, because I'm really actually feeling called to make a Patreon video. So yeah, this is going to be a collective Patreon, and I'm probably going to do a little bit more 18 plus here because, you know, that's the vibes here. So we're going to see what is going on for y'all intuitively. It's also right now, I'm going to give y'all the weather right now is windy. It looks like it's going to rain. It's kind of gloomy, but I don't think it will rain, but it might, okay? The first message that I'm getting for you, collective, is that you guys are really unstoppable, okay? Like, a lot of y'all are extremely intelligent, and you don't give yourself enough credit for it. The wind just picked up when I said that too, so I'm telling y'all are a lot more smarter than you give yourself credit for. Like, you really kind of underestimate your power, but I kind of feel like that's almost a part of your charm. It's the fact that you're not, like, so cocky or arrogant about the things you know and what you do, because I feel like a lot of y'all really have genius ideas, and I really don't think it's a coincidence that I literally get like Violet Baudelaire all the time from my collective. Like, we are extremely intelligent people, and mind y'all, I also talk a lot about Uranus and Aquarius energy, so I'm sure people who resonate with that are going to be drawn to my videos. And Aquarius energy is literally the sign of the genius, y'all. And I know y'all probably listening like, oh my God, like, I'm not trying to get gassed up or whatever, but you have to understand that being a genius doesn't mean you're good at everything. It means that you can actually be skilled in like one thing, but very good at it. But it really just is about how your intelligence translates into different areas of your life that stands out, collective. And since you're watching this video and you resonate so much with it, a lot of it has to do with intuitive intelligence too. Like, you just may feel like, you just naturally know things, like you're naturally street smart. I woke up with a message about someone being extremely street smart, and like, you know how to navigate rooms that other people have not ever been in, or like there's also a way that you connect with people that stands out too. Like, you know how to be, you're a people person, okay? But I kind of feel like there's an energy where like some of the most intelligent people, they tend to stay to themselves, or they tend to be loners in some way. But I feel like there's an energy where y'all are intelligent, but you also have social or communication skills. Like, you can almost translate what you know to other people who don't know as much as you. Like, you guys have a gift, and it's more than just what you know. It's how you're able to translate that to other people, how you relate information as well. It's like you're teaching people without them knowing. Like, you just kind of pass down wisdom and information, and you may not realize that it really changes someone's life, or just a message that you could have sent someone. I'm seeing some of y'all could be in a group chat with a bunch of people, and you could have just mentioned something in passing, but it's like this person can't forget what you said. Like, it's, some of y'all could be psychic too. Like, you just, the things that you say come to pass naturally. And people at first may be like, oh, they're crazy, or they're, you know, they're just woo-woo, whatever. But like, every time you say something, y'all, like, it's almost like a prophecy. Like, I'm just saying, like, people know they should be prepared when you speak, you know, especially if you do like the work that I do, you know what I'm talking about, numerology and stuff. I kind of feel like people kind of see you as like a modern day prophet, to be honest. And some of y'all, if you're, you know, like, I like to write books, and one time I was actually thinking, like, what if one day, like, when I'm long gone, someone found my book and decided that I'm God because I like predicted something during my time period. Like, that's not the intention I'm trying to set here. Like, that would be so far removed from what I wanted. So I was thinking, like, what about in history, like, people who wrote something, but like, they never had the intention that all of these people are gonna like pick it up or do this or that with it. So I just kind of like, just, I don't know, just stuff like that. I have to think, you know, because so much of history has been like manipulated, altered, destroyed, lost, stolen. So like, you really never know what's out there, and like, it's the unknown that just intrigues people who usually come to my collective so much, because we know how much has been just taken, we know how much has been hidden, we know like there's so much out there that we don't know, that we cannot say anything with certainty. And that is intelligence, my friend. It's knowing that you don't know ish. You don't even know why the sun rises or sets at night, but you know what you do know? You do know that when Mercury is retrograde, your car always messes up. You do know that because you're an Aries sun, every single time that you meet someone, they always tell you that you look like a baby, or that you're adorable, or you're cute, or like, you know, like this is what we are here for, collective. Like we just can translate the signs and symbols almost as if God is speaking directly to us, or creator, whoever y'all believe in. We come from all walks of life here, but I just feel like creator gives you the signs and symbols and you guys know how to translate it. This is what makes you a prophet. I'm getting this guy named Kevin from Supernatural. He was like a tablet reading dude. Like he literally could translate messages from angels and stuff like that. So I feel like some of y'all do that. Like you can literally translate messages from angels, and some people could be wanting you to do mediumship work for them, or to communicate with their non-living animals too. Like you kind of, I feel like there's an energy here. Y'all are very nurturing. Like I feel like you have to be very nurturing, and you have to have high self-esteem to do this type of work and to do it correctly, and to be like at peace while doing it, because there's a lot of stuff you can like open your energy up to. And I just kind of feel like to be at grounded, to be at peace, and to just not be stressed about life, and to be interested and into psychic work is a big flex, guys. So I really feel like this is kind of like what makes you kind of genius, because you guys may not realize like what you're doing is changing the wave, like what you're doing is changing the reality. But this is what I get when it comes to that steady vibe collective. This is the type of energy that picks up over time. Like you're doing something right now that like years from now it's literally going to be like the most popular thing, and you don't even realize it. And I really feel like you just have to understand, like, maintain your energy. You know, some of y'all already got it. Like, you've been living life for so long that in the same cycles happen that you already know that this is a thing. But some of y'all don't realize how big something you're doing is about to be. And the next time that it blows up, you're like blowing up with it or something. Like people are giving you credit for this thing that you did, or some of y'all are setting a trend or something like that. This could be in fashion too. But even if you don't see it, collective, other people can see it. You may be forgetting about the stuff that you said or the trends that you set, because people are like, I remember seeing collective doing that like years before other people were doing it, or I seen collective wearing that same hair color years before this artist started. Like it's kind of weird, because you're just like, it's almost like people are trying to figure out like who you are. Like I don't know, you just feel almost like an alien to people because of how, like, I don't know, you just seem like you're above life in a way. Like you just seems like life is bending to your will, while some of these people are feeling like life is doing them, you know? Like I feel like there's a level where like you're everything people cannot control, collective, and like it gives you so much power over your reality. And like you really do hold everything that it takes. Like you have everything that it takes to be a success. And this is what scares people, because not only do you know your power, a lot of y'all are actually like putting in the work to realize it and stuff. And you may notice that people are treating you differently too. Like people, oh my gosh, I hate when this is why it's kind of like personal to me, because I've seen it happen, like where you'll see someone mistreat someone else thinking that it's gonna impress you or something, and you're just like, why would I be impressed by that? Like you're literally an awful person. Like I feel like some of y'all may be dealing with that, or like if you're in a friendship groups, like you could be the one that's wrong, but they're blaming someone else, collective, because because of who you are, or like something like this person's an opportunist, collective. Like they are not blaming you even though you're at fault because of like what you have, and they know that they can benefit from it if they're still your friend. So like you could literally treat this person like garbage, and they'll stick around just because they know like you have money, or like you have a nice house or something, or like even if you don't have it right now, they know that like in one day in the future you're gonna have like everything, you're gonna be super successful. They could be intuitive themselves, so like it's almost like their ancestors revealed to them like who you are. And that's why this person kind of acts funny around you. And this person could be intimidated too. Some of y'all could have watched that video. It was like people are moving weird because they're intimidated. And like you could have just realized that too. Like people are just moving weird because they're literally just intimidated by your energy and the power that you have. And they want to they want to do anything in their power to just remove that power. Like I just feel like they feel like, who do you think you are? Having all that power, collective. I haven't even pulled no cards yet. I'm still shuffling, but the nature is kind of like speaking through me right now. So I feel like I should just keep going. I feel like a lot of y'all don't understand that you are a vessel for like very divine light energy. Like you're always protected no matter what. And even in the times you don't feel protected, spirit is like, trust me, everything is working out, even though it seems weird, and even though you don't have all the pieces together right now. And I feel like you just have to learn to just be at peace with the silence, being at peace with things not always with not knowing every single detail, collective. Like this is what our faith is for. It's that trust. It's like, yeah, faith in what we don't know. Because a lot of y'all are living a life right now that your future self would be proud of, you know? Or not your future self, your past self would be proud of. And yeah, I just feel like you just kind of, sometimes you get stuck in the reality and you get a little bit comfortable because you're so used to it. You don't even realize how blessed you are sometimes. So it's good to like be reminded of how amazing you are. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I said future instead of past too, because this future card came out with the North Node. So I feel like there's something where like you guys know who you are and what you want to do and what you want to be. This is making you really attractive, and also it's going to make you a success in your future because you're on your alignment, collective. Like you're literally aligned to a divine path. So it's going to feel unreal. It's going to feel like magic. It's going to feel like everything is unfolding like a magic carpet embroidered with your name in it, because that's kind of what alignment is. You're walking a path that is in alignment, and the more people that are in alignment, the better the world will respond to the collective. But it also is going to depend on our each individual blueprint. So, you know, if you're watching this video, of course, you're the one that's putting in that work for your own blueprint, because you know, like some of y'all know what it's like you've been in alignment before. And some of y'all don't know what it's like yet, but you've seen other people in alignment, and you're trying to like find that, but find your own lane, you know, like find your own thing and not just like imitating someone else's energy thinking you're gonna get the same thing. Like I feel like there's authenticity here that is appreciated, collective. And in your future, you definitely have a relationship that is coming to you soon. I think it's interesting that's going on my Patreon too, because y'all know on my main channel I don't even like to do love messages like that very often. For a reason, because I feel like love readings can be so addicting in a bad way. And like even if you look at like the video stats, you can like get a vibe of people. Like you can literally just read people just from like the videos that get the most views and stuff. So, and the audience, of course. So like that's why I'm not like, I know I can post certain videos and get like millions and billions or whatever of views, but I don't do it because I want a certain audience, you know. I don't want like certain people watching me, and like that's just me, you know. I'd rather just maintain that vibe and have a loyal but small audience rather than like a bunch of people who just want to follow me because they're like, oh, when are you gonna post, you know, like they just want more content. It's only that, and like they don't, it's just not my vibe, y'all. So I feel like some of y'all it's just about figuring out what's comfortable with you. And, you know, I'm kind of glad I wasn't open to doing personals years ago anyway, because I really wasn't ready, to be honest. And now that I'm better with boundaries in my personal life, of course, it's going to be reflected in my professional life too. So I feel like some of y'all, your future self is going to be really impressed too, or there's something where like your future is like really unfolding and aligning for you in a very positive way, collective. And I do see love in a relationship in your future. And you may be keeping this to yourself or keeping it private, or like you're not really telling people that you're in a relationship. Some of y'all, this is going to lead to marriage as well, or like there's a commitment here. Strength, yeah, I really see commitment here. I see like someone being extremely loyal to you in the future, or you finding someone in the future who's very loyal to you, collective. You could have Leo in your 7th house. You could have the sun in your 7th house. You could have your North Node in your 7th house as well. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be, like, you and this person are going to like each other, okay? There's going to be mutual attraction here, and you guys will be very happy together. I feel like it could start off very quickly with the Ace of Wands. It might start off very, like, you guys will be very attracted to each other, so it might get, like, you know, intimate more fast than you're expecting or something like that. But I feel like it's going to last, though. It's going to be something that kind of, like, you know how they say, like, there's really is no, like, formula to how you find love. Like, it happens, and everybody's story is going to be different. But for me, what matters is the fulfillment. Are you actually happy? Because there are so many people who just commit to the numbers, you know. They just want to say, oh, I'm in a relationship for how many years, so that they can feel the need to, like, tell other people what to do with their relationships or their life. And then there are people who are actually in a relationship and they're actually happy with that person. They don't even have to be together for very long. So I appreciate people who don't like, who value their happiness and fulfillment over the numbers, over the years, over even like the length that you've been with someone. Because you can literally be in a toxic relationship for 30 years. That doesn't mean anything. You can be in a toxic marriage for 15 years. Like, years really don't matter. It's really about who you're with and how you are with them. So are you happy, collective? Okay, is that what you're committed to? Because if you're committed to your happiness, you will find it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So I feel like your commitment to your happiness is really impressive, and that y'all aren't like so ego based, and you can kind of see through people's BS when they do stuff like that too. Like, you're not falling for that. Like, you could notice people around you getting into commitments, but you're like, that person's using you, or you're like, that person is not even like they literally just want a place to stay, or this person is just, they're in survival mode, they're trying to get what they want out of life, and then they're moving on to the next. Like, you can kind of read people really well, and you see things before it happens. So you could tell people and warn people all you want, but it doesn't mean they're going to listen. They're probably going to keep ignoring you, and then it's just going to hit them in the face. And sometimes it sucks because it's people we love and care about the most that end up getting hurt. But you have to understand, at the end of the day, the people who are really meant for you are going to listen to you, and you won't have to be like beating them dead with a stick trying to get them to understand you. So I feel like a lot of y'all are still like trying to find people who really understand you. You may have people around you who you love, of course, but I feel like you still haven't met everyone that you're supposed to meet in life yet. And especially if this is like your 11th house year and stuff like that, like, you can really just be focused on other things right now other than like finding a romantic relationship. But it's going to be something that comes to you because you're focused on yourself, and you're fine, like, you're just feeling relaxed and at peace being alone. And I just see like a new beginning, collective. I see a new love. I don't think this is definitely not someone from your past though. This could be a Leo as well, or a Libra. I really feel like this person though, they're gonna be such a perfect match for you. Other people are gonna see that you guys are happy together. They're gonna know that y'all have a happy relationship, and like, they're gonna really remark this as like what they want, aspire to have in love. Yeah, it's going to be something you feel like you manifested too with the Magician, because it's really going to come in out of nowhere. It's going to come in very quickly. I'm telling you, it's going to be very unexpected, but you're going to be in a relationship and you're going to be very happy and fulfilled in your future, collective. And, you know, especially if you resonate with a lot of my videos, I'm going to get some love messages, of course, because this is a very lovely reading, to be honest. I really feel like this person is going to love how strong you've been, and how like resilient you have been leading up to meeting them, and how like your story, collective, like, is really, you really have this person like on their toes. This person loves how you also have like a free spirit. You don't let anything hold you back or hold you down. And if someone does try to hold you back or hold you down, you just break free from those chains. Like, you don't let nothing stop you. Like, y'all are a fighter. You have like that oomph about you, collective, and like, this person loves that. And I feel like when you're around them, you can finally relax. Like, you don't have to feel, you don't feel the need to stand up for yourself all the time. Like, this person's gonna stand up for you before you're even like, before you even do anything, before you even say anything. This person's gonna be like saying what you're thinking all the time, and that's what's gonna really attract you about them, and vice versa. Like, you guys are gonna really fit one another perfectly. And I really feel like y'all deserve this, collective. Like, you really deserve someone who loves you sincerely. Like, with all the trash people that be out here, you know, like, I really feel like y'all are gonna find someone you're compatible with, and it's gonna be a very powerful connection. Okay, with the Strength card, it's gonna be something that really lasts. Like, this person's gonna heal you too. They're gonna satisfy you, collective. It says this person also wants everyone to see y'all, so they will want to show you off, especially with the Leo energy. And Luna's jumping up on the thing too. I said Leo on accident. I don't know if Leo's going to be like someone you know, or like a family member of yours or theirs, but that may resonate for someone, Leo. But anyway, I kind of feel like this person just wants people to know that y'all are together, even if this is a private relationship. Like, I feel like you're going to really, like, y'all's connection is going to kind of like, it may overshadow some people or something, or they may feel like their connection is overshadowed because people care more about your relationship than theirs or something. I feel like this person's gonna want to show you off. Y'all know Agora Hills by Doja Cat. I wanna brag about it. I wanna tie the knot. I wanna show you off. I wanna show you off. Speaking of, there's literally 2 lizards who are like all cuddled up too. Like, I'm telling y'all, there is love in the air. There is definitely love in the air, y'all. So expect to have some romance in your life soon. And it's going to be very unexpected. It's going to be new, y'all. And this person's going to dress well too. Okay, they're going to have nice, like, they're going to dress. Okay, they going to know how to dress. And I really feel like there's someone from your past who was mad insecure. They could not stand next to you, collective. They just, they were too insecure to be with you. They really wanted to humble you. Like, they wouldn't have wanted you to be as powerful as you are standing next to them, because you overpowered them, or you overshine them. And they didn't like that. They like to be with people who make them feel like the big guy, you know? Like, you guys can't be like, they didn't want you to be the Beyonce in the relationship. They wanted to be Beyonce, you know? So I feel like, yeah. And some of y'all are not interested in that. Like, you're not interested in people who make you feel like you can't be the Beyonce in the relationship. Like, it's just not it. Like, y'all are both fighting. You could have both been competing with each other instead of working together. Like, that's not the vibe here. And I feel like the next person is going to really appreciate you being a team player, you wanting to collaborate with people, you understanding that you want to work together. And I feel like this person really adores you, collective. Like, I'm actually picking up on their energy. They adore you so much. Like, this person's not going to fumble it with you. And someone from your past is definitely feeling like a clown because they did, especially when they see you pop out with your person. They're going to be coming back, begging for you back. They're going to want you to leave your person for them, collective. So keep that in mind too. They're going to be desperate. They're going to be doing anything to get you back. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, because they miss I'm not gonna lie, this person from your past, they were like very much into you because of your body. Like, you really healed them, but like, you can't be giving it to everybody. I feel like that's a lesson you learn. Like, some of y'all really got that good, and you can't give it to anybody. Like, you just can't, because a lot of people be trying to lock it down real fast with you for a reason. Okay, it's not just your beautiful personality, even though you do have a beautiful personality. It is also because Pluto, let me just say this, y'all. Pluto in astrology represents our sacral chakra, which is our genital area, okay? And that in itself, that alone speaks volumes, because my channel is a Scorpio. So I feel like, of course, I'm gonna attract a lot of scorpionic energies too. And that also means a lot of y'all could be just very sexually driven, or you just got that good, okay? Or you know what you're doing, or your coochie knows what it's doing. I don't know. Like, sometimes you just born with it, okay? I don't know. Some of y'all, you just born with it. It don't get realer than that. But I do have to say, people get obsessed with you real fast. They want to marry you, lock you down, have kids with you for a reason, okay? For a reason. So stop underestimating yourself, or don't underestimate yourself if you are, because if you are a bad bee, you gonna have everybody and their mama they gonna want you. Like, it should not be a surprise. And don't feel bad for like looking at yourself that way, because that's literally how people are looking at you. So if you're dating a jerk, people are like, that person can have anyone, why are they dating this person? You know, like, be real with yourself, collective. Like, stop underestimating yourself. It's not hurting anyone except for you, okay? And I know I say being underestimated is your power, but it's not because you are underestimating yourself. That's other people, okay? That's because, again, we have opportunists everywhere. So the people that don't see your worth, you better be glad about it, because you already know what you're worth. So, of course, like, they ain't gonna be paying attention to you because they're paying attention to other people who they want to take from. So a lot of y'all are just very protected in that way. Like, you're very, very protected, and your ancestors don't play about you. So it just ain't gonna work out for y'all if it does happen. And I'm just seeing like your self-esteem too is standing out. And I'm telling y'all, there's love and marriage in the air for people on my Patreon, because I'm seeing all the love cards come out when I split the deck too. So I really see lots of love and commitment and happiness for y'all on the way. And the next person you're gonna be with, you're gonna feel like this is your person. Like, this, you might marry this person. Some of y'all might get engaged to them or something. They're gonna meet your family. You're gonna do stuff. Like, I really feel like you're gonna feel like this is a very serious relationship, and y'all, it's gonna be very fulfilled though. That's the main part. You're gonna be in a happy relationship, y'all, and that is the flex, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, collective. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you on my next one. Peace.